Hey guys, so today I am installing the block heater cord on my 2010 6.7 Cummins. So essentially your block heater heats the coolant, and online says it heats the oil. I don't know how it does that, but that's what online says. I know it heats the coolant though, and it's right next to the oil filter on the passenger side under the wheel well. That's where I am. Just turn the wheel all the way out, and it's right there. It's underneath that little cord. So unless you got the winter group package for the 6.7 Cummins, you will not have this cord, which supplies power to the heater. You will have the block heater, but you will not have the cord. The cord, this was a $56 part from O'Reilly's. You just route it across the frame to the front of the truck, usually coming out where like the tow hooks are. And then you just plug it in to an extension cord, like 12 gauge, something like that. And then like what we do here is like, we pull in at night, we plug it in, and then in the morning it's warm. But what you can do is if you're prepared enough, you can plug it in like 3-4 hours before you need to drive. And this really helps. So again, it's just that little cord, and it's got this little nut up in here, a little silver washer. Well, it's not a washer, it's a nut. So if you want to make sure that your cord is good, take a multimeter, set it to ohms, and then here, let me try and set this up. Doesn't matter, this heater is not polarity sensitive. Just hook up your probes like that. Make sure they're clean so it conducts electricity. Mine are not clean. Yeah, mine are not clean. Oh, it wasn't inserted. That's why it wasn't working. Alright, so now you'll see we have 20 ohms. The rating is 15 to 30. If you get 1 or a super low number or out of limit, or OL, you have a bad heater, but this one's totally fine. So that's a good way to check it. And then you can just route it across the frame. I'm going to do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. So the first one I did was to this hose right here. Don't do it very tight because that hose, don't want to crimp it. I would normally use electrical tape, but here where we live, that stuff would just shred. So I didn't have enough time in the video, but just like that, I routed it over there, over the frame, and right to here. And now I can plug it in. I'm going to be doing a cold start test, so stay tuned.